Hi there! Let's go through a brief overview of some of the new features and enhancements available in Jamf Pro 10.44. Jamf Pro 10.44 improves how easy it is to find payloads for both macOS and iOS configuration profiles. Let's go to Computers, Configuration Profiles, and click New in the top right. Here we see that the general payload still appears at the top of the list, as it's required for all configuration profiles, but now the rest of the payloads are alphabetized. The payload column also includes a search field at the top, allowing users to filter payloads by searching for the payload name. App installers now have the ability to send notifications to users when they have an open app with an update pending. Let's go to Computers, Mac Apps, and select an existing app from the Jamf App Catalog. Click User Notifications. In this example, when an update is available, the user will see a notification once every 4 hours. If they defer for 5 days, the app will be forced closed with a notification and then updated. To enable these notifications, let's go to the Configuration Settings tab next and select the Install Supporting Configuration Profiles checkbox. This will automatically generate a configuration profile to enable notifications and disable automatic updates if the app supports them. If we don't select this checkbox, Jamf Pro will not deploy the newly configured notification settings. This profile will be deployed to all computers in scope once we save. For further information about this automatic configuration profile and manually deploying similar settings, see the full release notes. Jamf Pro 10.44 updates the design of the network payload as part of device inventory. On the network payload of a device record for an iPhone with cellular service, we can see all available cellular information. If we have any devices with no cellular capabilities, their inventory record will now simply display cellular technology as none, instead of displaying multiple properties with no values. Jamf Pro 10.44 now includes the 4096-bit key size as an option for its SCEP proxy support. To enable a 4096-bit key for a certificate delivered through Jamf Pro's SCEP proxy support, navigate to Settings, Global, PKI Certificates. Assuming that Jamf Pro is already enabled as an external certificate authority, click Management Certificate Template, External CA, and click Edit. We can now click Key Size and find 4096 from the dropdown. While 4096-bit encryption is stronger than 2048, 2048 is still currently considered the norm and is very secure. Unless an organization has an express need to switch to 4096-bit encryption, it's still generally recommended to use 2048-bit encryption. Administrators switching to 4096-bit encryption should confirm technical compatibility with their organization's resources before doing so. Jamf Pro 10.44 adds additional functionality, transparency, and reporting capabilities for managed software update commands for both mobile devices and computers. When we schedule a macOS or iOS update via a mass action, the progress can be viewed for any device by going to its inventory record and clicking the Management tab. If we want to know more details about the update itself, we can view that in the Operating System payload. Depending on the update workflow selected, Jamf Pro will resend the OS Update Status command at regular intervals and update the operating system payload. With an update to iOS 16 and macOS Ventura, Apple introduced a new software update type for security updates called Rapid Security Response. This new update type allows Apple to deliver certain security updates to devices more quickly than the process of building and shipping a new point release. In this example inventory record, we see 2 new fields under the general payload: iOS Rapid Security Response and iOS Supplemental Build Version. Currently, the iOS Rapid Security Response field is blank. If a Rapid Security Response has been applied, the iOS Rapid Security Response field will display a letter value such as "A". If iOS Build and iOS Supplemental Build Version contain the same values, we can tell that no Rapid Security Response has been installed. We can use smart groups and advanced searches to report on these fields for iOS and tvOS devices. These new features are available in Jamf Pro 10.44 for iOS and tvOS devices, with support for macOS Rapid Security Response reporting coming in a future version of Jamf Pro. That's it for our quick overview of some of the new features and enhancements available in Jamf Pro 10.44. Be sure to review the complete release notes for all of the changes, including updates to some Jamf Pro API patch management endpoints. Thanks for watching.